the fact that you are renting right now, so you're rent vesting, right?
Yep.
You said that was part of the dash dot story. What do you mean by that? Do you want to go there?
Well, I want to own a property. I want to own my residential property, something
Yeah.
I can invest in, blood, sweat, and tears type thing. Something I can call my own and shape the way I like. Pretty much everything I've mentioned up until now is all part of the dash dot story, or my dash
Mm.
dot story, and the influences behind that. So yeah, living in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, actually now anywhere in Melbourne, it's just on someone with an entry level wage. You come back from living overseas, and I work in superannuation. I'm working on the phones and that sort of stuff. Love what I do, but obviously my income potential is limited,
Yeah.
and therefore my borrowing capacity is limited. On top of that, I mean, when you living in Mount Waverley, and then you look in places like Clayton and Springvale and Oakley, which are our neighbouring suburbs, and
Mm.
we're considered a quite affordable. And then all of a sudden, you're looking at $700 to $1 million for a standard suburban home, and on someone who's earning, essentially, I don't know, 65,000 a year, a combined income of about 120. There's only so many options you have. And then,
Yeah.
and this is like, we moved back in 2015, and I'm saying to myself, oh, look, there's a property bubble. It's gonna burst soon. I'm just gonna time it. I'm gonna wait.
How'd that work
Thinking,
out?
yeah, exactly right. And then that's the thing. What's that saying? Where what is it? A little bit of knowledge is more dangerous, or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
you think you know, and as you know, from 2013. A couple of years before, once we started to plan the move back to Australia, I'm strategizing, looking at property prices and what I need, what my budget needs to be, and that sort of stuff. And it just, it's like holding onto a piece of rope that's just falling out of your hands. You just can't really control it. These property prices, and eventually it got to the point where the profits that we made from the business and the property we had in Indonesia, we had a nice little cash buffer of about 100,000. I'm thinking that's a great little deposit to have for a property. All of a sudden, there's nothing. Forget about not having much of a deposit, but I mean, what's left over and the sort of repayments you're going to be on, it was just unattainable. And so essentially, seeing the ads from Dash Dot, and skeptical at first, because all these property people, just trying to sell themselves and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And thought, got this call from, I inquired, said I was interested, and inquired, and I sounded, if my call was recorded, I'd probably sound like a skeptical person and that sort of stuff. But every step of the way, it just started to dawn on me that this is offering a solution, a way that I can achieve my goals. And I'm dealing with people who know a lot more than me. And I thought I knew a lot. I thought because I'd had these successes. But clearly, since moving back to Australia, midlife crisis, turning 40 and getting, struggling in regards to career and that sort of stuff. And then, it really beats you down. And I think this Dash Dot experience and what's been open to me, has given me a really exciting path, and one that I'm halfway through, and I'm really, really enjoying it.